Bullying in any form and any negativity is not welcome in this stream. Any negative will be dealt with, any bullying will be an instant ban. This is a positive stream / community, and none of that is welcome. Please enjoy the show.
We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the race and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the ways and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. We need a miracle. We need a
Evening all. You know what time it is. It's Highway to Hell time. That's right. And yes, don't adjust your TV screens, ladies and gentlemen. You are seeing what you are seeing on the screen. It is on. Now, I've had to make a change to the match. I know I promoted it as Hell in the Cell, and I could have done it as Hell in the Cell. But when I tried to book the match, it didn't come up as Hell in the Cell Iron Man match. It was coming up as Hell in the Cell 1, which was not the one, which is what I've used in this one here, but it should have came up as Hell in the Cell Iron Man match, but it didn't. So, I've just said to hell with it. I have booked the rematch from Anarchy Rules. This is a rematch from Anarchy Rules between me and Samoa Joe. Hardcore Iron Man match, 30 minutes, except this time it's for that belt in the background. Yes, the LCW World Heavyweight Championship is on the line tonight. Also on the line tonight, no disqualifications. Maniac gets his opportunity to become the GMW Heavyweight Champion of the world. Will he be able to do that, or will Billy Paragon prove that he is the underdog? Grudge match inside Hell in the Cell. Punishment Martinez goes one-on-one with the Big Amish. Dragon Queen goes one-on-one with Liv Killer. That's a no disqualification rule as well. Also, he's here. He's arrived. Yes, OJJ challenged him, and yes, he accepted. Kenny Omega is here. Without the belts, without the invisible hand, without the elite, he's decided to come alone, and he's going to go one-on-one. One-on-one with OJJ later on in this pay-per-view. Also, the World Television title's on the line today as well, with Tuberman one-on-one with Ray Wolf. That's right. Will Tuberman finally get gold around that waist, or will Ray Wolf prove that he is the best wrestler in the world? Well, the best wrestler on GMW TV. We'll find out later. Also, three-way dance. It will be Amanda Drake, Alex Winters, and Mercedes. Whoever wins this will get a women's title shot. No women's title match on tonight. And also, we're going to kick off with a bit of a grudge match. Loco Joe owns two victories over Vota. The last time I remember these two facing off, Vota beat him on Chaos. So, tonight, we're going to find out if Vota's win on Chaos was something, or was it just a complete and utter fluke. We'll see what happens. It's a bit of a grudge match tonight as well. And also, yes, Loco Joe anyways in line for a World Championship match. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. This is Highway to Hell. Welcome to the hellish pay-per-view of GMW. That's even a word. So, without further ado, let's go. Just double checking some things in there. 1, 2, 3, and... Yeehaw! Yo, what up, loco? Ladies and gentlemen, this is GMW proudly presents Highway to Hell. 3 championship matches on the line tonight, as well as a grudge match too. And guess what? We're in the hometown of Tuba Man. Will he be World Television Champion tonight? We'll find out later on. Also, Pushman Martinez 1-1 with Big Amish, and a whole lot more. We're going to kick off though with Vota 1-on-1 with Loco Joe. Like I say, Loco owes 2 wins. Vota beat the man on Chaos. Will Vota's win on Chaos prove to be a fluke? Or did that stick a rocket up as you know what? We're about to find out. Also still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Omega goes 1-on-1 with OJJ. Billy Paragon defends the World Championship against Maniac. Ray Wolf 1-on-1 with Tuberman for the World TV title. Also, Dragon Queen 1-on-1 with Liv Killer. 3-way dance, Mercedes, Amanda Drake and Alex Winters. The winner gets a women's title shot. Grudge match of all grudge matches, ladies and gentlemen. Punishment Martinez 1-on-1 with Big Amish. And yes, the LCW World Heavyweight title is on the line today as well, as yours truly goes 1-on-1 with Samoa Joe. And just a little rethink here, ladies and gentlemen, considering what GMW, not GMW, what 2K was trying to do. It is not going to be inside Hell in the Cell. It's just basically the rematch from Anarchy Rules. Hardcore, 30-minute Iron Man match, except this time, it's not a grudge match. It's for the LCW World title. Because when I booked the Hell in the Cell Iron Man match, it came up as Hell in the Cell 1. Not Hell in the Cell Iron Man match, like it was supposed to be. And I'm not having them screw me, so if 2K want to play silly beggars, then they're going to play silly beggars. So, fuck them. So tonight, we're going to kick off with this. This is a one-on-one confrontation. Did Vota's win over Loco on Chaos prove to be a fluke? We're about to find out. Welcome one, welcome all. This is Highway to Hell. Highway to Hell pay-per-view. And yes, there's the guy that wants to be World Heavyweight Champion. Basically, he wants that domination that he once had here in GMW back. He won the World TV title, and then he ended up winning the World Heavyweight Championship as well. So, yeah. And he lost that world title to OJJ in a triple threat match one time. I feel the heat when it was Vota defending against Loco Joe and OJJ in the triple threat match. Whatever happens tonight happens as well. If this crashes, we work around it. By the end of this, we will have a full pay-per-view. There's 8 matches tonight, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. The tag team match is going to be scheduled for this Tuesday. The tag team titles will be on the line this Tuesday. War and Alex Server will go up against the Aftershock for the World Tag Team titles. That will be this Tuesday as well. And also Yamashita as well at some point this week. Maybe on June 26th edition of Underground, which will be next Saturday. She will have to defend that women's title against the winner of whoever wins the match tonight, which will be Mercedes, Alex Winters, or Amanda Drake. Hopefully it'll be either Amanda Drake or Mercedes, to be fair. No offense to Alex Winters, but I don't want no mafia fighting each other. Also, LCW in the corner. LCW Mondays and Fridays on the twitch.tv/LocoXJoe channel. But this week, it's going to be Fridays only, because it's pay-per-view week. And we're going to find out who's going into that pay-per-view as World Heavyweight Champion. Because the LCW title is on the line tonight. That's why Loco is in the chat. And he's here today. But he's going to be even watching a bit more backstage as well. Because his big prize is on the line tonight. With Samoa Joe one-on-one with yours truly. As well. Don't forget as well, Maniac challenges Billy Paragon for the World Heavyweight Championship, the GMW Heavyweight title. Loco Joe, former world champion. Current boss of LCW. That's why his title, his #1 prize, is on the line tonight, and he'll be getting rid of this match very quickly and watching this match very quickly. Or trying to get this match out the way very quickly so he can go and watch the or get ready for the world title match, because that's his baby. The #1 prize in LCW is on the line tonight. Samoa Joe beat Big Amish this past week. Less said about that, the better. As well. Don't forget, guys, I will put a load of GMW episodes that I haven't put up. Yes, I am behind. I will sort it. Yes, we are making history tonight. The LCW World Heavyweight title is on the line, and it's the main event of the evening as well as the GMW World title as well. Maniac challenging Billy Paragon for the Heavyweight Championship. Will Billy prove to be the best underdog here in GMW, or will Maniac prove his dominance and prove why he's on the roll and why he thinks he deserves to be GMW World Champion? Wrestling takedown, and Loco gets back up. Right hand by the big man. Loco out to prove his match. His loss to Vota on Chaos was a fluke. Amazing! How are you? Snap man to a cover. Very weird to get a cover. But either way. Roundhouse kicks. Thanks for the host, amazing. Yes. I've got no worries or no problems with the alerts, guys. I'm thinking of actually changing my alerts, to be honest with you. There might be some new alerts coming as well, but I don't mind my alerts. I love my alerts. Thanks, Loco. I don't mind my alerts. I love my alerts. Thanks for the host, Loco. But they can drive me mad and make me jump too. When I'm focused on something, all I'm hearing is give myself a heart attack. Give myself a damn heart attack in the thing. Sometimes I hear noise in the background and it's my alerts, but I don't think it's my alerts. I just think it's some random noise, and then I realise it's my alerts. Especially when my Facebook page blows up with followers and everything like that. People just follow my Facebook page left, right and centre. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway. Yes, I made a mistake yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie. I've mentioned this on TikTok as well. I probably should have stayed streaming yesterday. Alt 1, 2. Oh, and look, almost nicked it. I probably should have stayed streaming yesterday on Facebook, but I didn't. I decided to go and watch the England game, and boy, was that a disappointment. I did the pre-show. If I knew the England game was going to suck the way it did, I would have stayed online. I would have probably continued streaming on Facebook. Clothesline, duck of the clothesline, and a power slam. Loco seemingly in control, carrying an injury. That's the LCK, and yes, he gets tangled up in the knee, or in the leg even. Referee. Very different referee tonight as well for the pay-per-view, and you just got a kick in the face. Well, there's my favourite moment of the evening. Yep. I'll throw a dab on that ref getting a frigging kick right in the mouth. Welcome to GMW. Loco now, can he put this guy away? And I think he's carrying an injury. That's why the purple thing on the side there. That's a stunner. Ref. Oh my God, just drop down and count. You take 1, 2. Loco beats him. And Loco proved that his Chaos win was a fluke. Friggin' referee again. Oh, yeah, Loco hit the stunner. Loco hit the stunner, went into the cover. All the referee had to do was just simply drop. The shoulders were right in front of him. All you had to do was simply drop. And he does the referee dance. Simple. So, not a bad way to kick off. Loco gets the victory. Loco gets his win and proves that his loss to Vota on Chaos was a fluke, quite frankly. Loco gets the victory. Will his buddy retain the TV championship later on this evening against Tuberman? And he's in hallowed grounds, ladies and gentlemen, because Tuberman is from Belfast, and we are live from Belfast, Northern Ireland tonight for Highway to Hell. So Ray Wolf's in hallowed grounds tonight as well. Also, Kenny Omega one-on-one with OJJ and the 2 World Championships. That's right, 2 World title matches tonight. The LCW World title's on the line, and the GMW World Championship is on the line tonight as well. So, not a bad way to kick off. Loco gets a victory. Yes, Vota can go Vota himself, if that makes sense. Yes. Yes, no GG for Vota. Right, 3-way dance for the world title. Amazing will wrestle this week on GMW, by the way. I don't know who she's going to be wrestling, but she'll be back in action this week. I have no idea. See, that's the thing, though, with GMW, ladies and gentlemen. That's the thing, though, with GMW. And I've said this many occasions, and I will say it again. I love doing this. I love putting the effort in. I love putting the work in. I love doing what I can do. To do what I could do, what I need to do to bring you this each and every week, whether it's Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, whether it's here on Facebook or whether it's on Facebook or here on Twitch doing the pay-per-views. But the booking is not as easy as people claim. Oh yeah, you're just booking matches. No. That's why I've always said, if you have an idea for your character, throw it my way. Like an idea for an angle for your character and everything like that. Because that helps me with booking as well. Because booking's not easy, man. I mean, I've struggled this week trying to book matches for the shows. For the 2 shows, the Tuesday and Thursday shows. But I already knew what I was going to do for Thursday anyway, because I had Loco versus Mr. Owe, which Mr. Owe won, by the way. Talk about a rocket up his ass. He ain't wrestling tonight, by the way. He's got the night off. And Samoa Joe beat Big Amish. I wish they did allow the intergender matches. That's what they need to do for 2K22. That would be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. An intergender match, or intergender matches for 2K22 as well. Right, 3-way dance. Whoever wins this gets a women's title shot. And I'll decide when that women's title shot will be. If 2K22 OJJ does not deliver, 2K are done. Simple as that. And I'll say that right now. They've had 2 years max to get it right. If 2K22 does not deliver, right? If 2K22 does not deliver, it will be the end of 2K making wrestling games. Yes, 2K, yes, AEW game, or as people seem to call it, SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. Anybody remember that game? SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. It seems to be going down that road. Yeah. I think I've got that game somewhere as well. I think. Probably in my attic. If only 2K went down that road. Anyway. So we've got Alex Winters, the leader of the Mafia. This witch right here, Amanda Drake. She wants that women's title back. This is a 3-way dance, by the way. So that means eliminations do occur. So if Amanda Drake pins Alex Winters, it'll be down to Mercedes and Amanda Drake one-on-one. I generally think that. Yeah. She's a fucking beast, is what she is. She's an absolute beast. And she's a pain. And ever since she stepped foot in GMW, she's been a pain in, well, she's been a pain in my ass. She was a pain in Lady J's ass as well, which was not necessarily a bad thing. Power driving her off the apron and all that, which started the feud between them two last season. The infamous power driver 3 times off the apron, by the way. Not just once, but 3 times. And he's a woman who wants her belt back also. Mercedes. Also, GMW may very well go down a different direction when it comes to 2K22, because the more I think about it, the more I want to do it. It could be a women's brand for 2K22. Don't worry, it's all going to be GMW. I'm not separating it like I did GMW and MCW when I was on Mixer and everything like that. No. It's all going to be one big, huge GMW. Even though MCW was GMW, was a GMW production. But I tried to create the brand and it didn't... Well, it did work, but Mixer went to shit, didn't it? So... So, 3-way dance... Def Jam. What do you mean by Def Jam, OJJ? I've heard of Def Jam, the thing. Oh, Def Jam Vendetta, okay. Yeah. Okay. I never... Well, to take your mind off things, Amanda Drake just does a huge big dive on Alex Winters there. Fucking hell. Yeah, I was never I never got Def Jam Vendetta, to be honest with you. Just didn't see the rappers fighting and all that. It was good, but it looked good. But it just, yeah, I just didn't get it. I mean, take with 2K Battleground as well. 2K Battleground is not my thing. Don't get me wrong, it looks fun. And so does All Stars as well. Okay. But that stuff's never been my thing. I guess it goes back to when I played In Your House that one time for the PlayStation. WWF In Your House. What a fucking suck job that was. I want to talk about the worst wrestling game ever. Don't get me wrong, 2K20 is on that list. Holy shit, that was bad. In Your House. Oh my god. I think I've even got that somewhere for the PlayStation 1. I do have a bunch of wrestling games for the PlayStation 1. But what a fucking suck job that was. It was like wrestling game blended in with Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat in a wrestling ring. That's exactly what that was. It was just... Oh, it was a shit job. It really was. It was trash. Absolute trash. I think I played it once and that was it. But it genuinely was a wrestling game blended in with Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. It was awful. Awful. Absolutely awful. Awful. It really was. Absolutely bad. It was really, really bad, man. Really bad. I don't know how people bought that game In Your House, man, for real. I don't know how they bought that game. It was like, seriously? You buy this game? It's probably still on for sale right now. I can probably tell you where I live right now. I can probably go to a shop right now. I know a shop called Games. I think it's Games World down the town. That will probably still be in there. They do sell retro games in there. Even Nintendo games, for Christ's sake. Who's going to buy a Nintendo now? Don't get me wrong, Super Nintendos were the gem back in the day, as well as the Mega Drive and all that. But what's up, man? You know, they were the shit back in the day. They really were. But who's going to buy one now? And Winters is eliminated. Thankfully, Winters is eliminated. So that means there'll be no fucking, what to call it now? There'll be no collision with the Mafia and everything. VHS to, yeah. But who's going to, I mean, I suppose you could buy a Super Nintendo and educate your child to what great games were like back in the day before they were born and back in the day when you were a child. You know, I suppose you could buy them that way. I know I would. You know, especially a Mega Drive as well. You know, Mega Drives were the shit. I used to go around my mate's house and play my mate's Mega Drive all the time. And he used to come round mine as well. You know, fair's fair. There's that corkscrew pile driver. Has Amanda Drake got a title shot? 1, 2, and she has. The corkscrew pile driver has done Mercedes in, and she also pinned Alex Winters as well. So she gets a crack at Yamashita for the women's title. Yeah, I've been alright, Bert, thanks. Little bit of a rough month in May, a little bit of a rough month, or rough beginning of the month in June, with what happened at work when I was off. When I went to the second time, not the first time, on the Sunday, I fell ill and it just got out of hand. But other than that, I'm fine. I'm just waiting to go back to work now. Because things are going to change when I go back to work soon, let me tell you. So, we'll see what happens. But I'm at the moment right now, ladies and gentlemen, is she #1 contender? No. But she will get a title shot. Like I say, I booked this match. The winner gets a title shot. Amanda Drake won it. She made a statement. All the attacks and everything that she did proved to be tremendous. Because she is now in line for a Women's World Championship match. So, there you go. So, as much as we might hate her or anything like that, fair play. You know, fair play. She gets a title shot. Lost Man is doing tremendous. He is a 2-time hardcore champion. He's not wrestling tonight, but there's big things going down the road for him, and he will wrestle this coming week, as well. But he's a former 2-time hardcore champion, and he's taken that next step to maybe go for a world TV title or a world title. But he's on that horizon, and he's done very well. You can't beat Ashton Jules, though, for some reason. Ashton Jules seems to have his number. He's always losing to Ashton Jules, though. I don't know why. Right, first of 3 championship matches this evening, ladies and gents. The World Television title. Yeah, if you have any more ideas, Burn, let me know, brother. If you want to have a direction of where to go, who you want to call out, anything, any direction for your character, let me know, dude. But at the moment, right now, he's been a hardcore champion. So, yeah, thanks for that, amazing. Yes, happy Father's Day to all paps, including mine up in heaven. I forgot it was Father's Day. I always get Mother's Day and Father's Day mixed up, man. I always think Father's Day is in about March or something, and Mother's Day is in June, but it's not. Yeah. King Tuba, as he is in LCW, he's not the king here in GMW. By the way, speaking of King Tuba, what the fuck is going on with SmackDown? I thought they were bringing back the King of the Ring. So apparently now King Corbin is not king anymore. He's back to being Baron Corbin. And Nakamura's walking around with the crown. No wonder WWE is getting bollocked all the time. Their stupidity. I thought they were bringing back... And like I said on Facebook as well, if you're going to bring back if you're going to bring back the King of the Ring, put it on pay-per-view. Put it on pay-per-view. Winner of the King of the Ring gets a title shot the next pay-per-view. Or at SummerSlam. Whatever it is you're going to do. Yeah. The World TV title is on the line. It makes no sense. And like I said, the King of the Ring has not been meaningful since, when was it, 2002? When Brock Lesnar won it? Which was the last King of the Ring on pay-per-view, by the way. So yeah, if anybody has any ideas for their characters, for their respective characters, DM me. Hang on. As well. This DM me on Twitter. I love it when I can't spell. DM me on Twitter. What, your end? 117, fucking hell. I think it's died down over here a little bit. There's still some warmness, but it's died down because we have had rain, so thank fuck. As well. Get me on the Discord DM as well. And get me anywhere. Even on Twitch as well. Get me on the Twitch DM as well. Let me know. Or if you can get me in chat, get me in chat as well. And by the way, guys, for LCW, if you want to be a part of LCW, yeah, that would, yeah, I would do everything to avoid that amazing 117 thing. Like I say, I don't mind the hot weather as long as there's got a cool breeze in it. But 117 degrees yesterday, fuck that. I got about 5 fans out and just had them all around me. Yeah, fuck that. I wouldn't want to fuck. I wouldn't mess with that. Wouldn't mess with that at all. 117. My dad would have hated that heat wave. Oh, that heat. He hates them kind of heats. I know, and I don't blame him. Like I say, as long as there's a cool breeze with the warmness, I don't mind warm weather. As long as there's a nice cool breeze with it, we're good. I don't mind that at all. Yes, you're not kidding. That's sweaty weather. Yeah, I like I say, I'm surprised you don't melt in that kind of weather. But anyway, so anyway, guys, that is Loco Joe right there. If you want LCW, if you want to go and watch LCW, if you want to be a part of LCW, Mondays to Fridays. But I believe it'll be Fridays this week because the pay-per-view is this week as well. The LCW pay-per-view is Friday. Unless he decides to do the creative side of LCW as well, like I do on Facebook. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, World TV title. Yes, agree with that. Scorching heat can bugger off. There he goes. He's the world's television champion. Yeah. Like I say, as long as there's a cool breeze in the scorching heat, we're good. If there's not, and it's like 17 degrees like it was for Amazing, I'll pass. I don't know if anybody likes that weather. You have to be mad to like that kind of weather. Anyway, Tuba Man with his cap. Former King of the Ring. Yeah, I'm just saying there, Loco, I'm surprised you don't melt in that kind of heat. Right, knee to the gut, first cover of the match. This is for the World TV title, and it's no disqualifications, guys. I want no excuses in my title matches tonight, on the big matches tonight. Still to come, Liv Killer one-on-one with Dragon Queen. Also, Kenny Omega one-on-one with OJJ. The World Championship is on the line. The GMW World title is on the line tonight, as well as the LCW World title as well. So, yeah. People complain that that's too cold in the bar I work. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it's too cold in the bar that you work, but when they go outside and feel that heat, they kind of glad it's too cold, to be honest with you. You know, I mean, I walked into my, Yeah, I walked into my, what they call it, the other day. I mean, it was really good heat. Not 117 degrees, but I walked into my Morrison's the other day, and they had the air conditioner on in my Morrison's all over the place. It was fucking beautiful. I was like, I'll go and get a sleeping bag. I'll sleep 8 tonight, thank you very much. You know. Running super kick there. Boot to the midsection, kick, and forearm. As well. I'd be like, fuck that. Yeah, my dad was the same, OJJ. Yeah, he hated, he literally hated the hot weather. I mean, he would sweat a lot just feeding his pigeons. I mean, he'd walk in, go and feed his birds and everything. He'd come out and be doing that all the friggin' time. He'd sweat buckets for his pigeons, you know. And that hot weather, it's not, and the hot weather doesn't help. The hot weather doesn't help at all. When I'm done with this tonight as well, I'm going to have some tea and I'm going to go watch AEW. I'm going to catch up on AEW. Oh. Tuba Chin Music. Is he going to kick his way to the TV title? Oh. He might very well do that. I got a new car. Alright. Maybe you could have him team up with Lost Man. And it's crashed. So I'm going to have to start all over again. Okay. Restart the match then. Ring the bell. Take 2. Restart. Go. Okay, now. Yeah. Apparently Casper's the TV champ. It's fine. At least it hasn't crashed. Like I say, when 2K22 comes out, this game just needs to die in a well. Yeah. Yeah, but if you have a new car, maybe you can have him team up with Lost Man, and maybe him and Lost Man can go for the World Tag Team titles. I'm always down. Like I say, one promise I made for the new season, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've delivered, is to focus more on the women's division, which I've delivered as well, and also focus more on the tag team division as well, which I've done. So yeah, I'm good with that. The Lost Man and whoever that is go for the World Tag Team titles as well. Like I say, I'm always open to more tag teams. There's no disqualification this, by the way. So there's no count-outs, no excuses. No nothing. Ray Wolf and Tuba Man for the world title. For the World TV title. Also, guys, as well, as you can see in the background there, LCW, like I said, promoted it there. Tuesday, it's Mondays and Fridays, but pay-per-views week. Loco does it like how I used to do it. You know, pay-per-view on the Thursday. He does it on the Friday. I don't do pay-per-views now that damn time now. I do the 2 go-home shows, and then today I do the pay-per-view. I don't do that no more, so he still does it. So next Friday will be the LCW pay-per-view. There might be an LCW show depending if Loco does the behind-the-scenes stuff, like I do on Facebook, like I did yesterday on Facebook. It's up to him though, like I said. But we'll see what happens. But at the moment, right now, LCW pay-per-view is a week of this coming Friday, as well, which is the 25th, ladies and gentlemen, June 25th, I believe, is the next LCW pay-per-view. Also, as well, Underground returns the day after, on the 26th, as well. It will return on the 26th. What I've got in store for that episode, I have not a clue. But from the 26th onwards, ladies and gentlemen, from June 26th to July 10th, I believe, from June 26th to July 10th, there will be 3 episodes, weekly basis, of Underground. You can call the July 17th episode Underground episode or an Underground special, but it will not be Underground. I'm bringing back GMW Dynamite. So July 17th on Facebook, it will be GMW Dynamite. That's right, the Dynamite shows I did last season, well, I'm putting one over on the Facebook page as well. I'll be streaming one live on the Facebook page. So GMW Dynamite will be on the Facebook page. So there you go. On that. And we're going to go all guns blazing on that one as well. And then on July 24th, that's July 17th, July 24th, I believe. Let me check. July 24th will be GMW Survival. That will be the next GMW pay-per-view. GMW Survival, July 24th. And that is the Survivor Series show. So you can bet your ass there's going to be a Survivor Series match on that card. I would, but all the arenas are already made from 1 year. It's alright, man. Like I say, it's your call, dude. It's your channel, it's your Twitch. Do what you want. You know? You know? I don't use the arenas from what I've done previous. I always try and freshen them up a little bit. Create them up a little bit, you know, freshen them up. Try and add something new, something different. Hopefully there'll be a better way to create the arenas on the 2K22. Whoa, and an RKO! And rushes right into there. Only a one count though. I think Tuberman lured him into that. Either that or Ray Wolf just walked right into that, one or the other. I think he was going for it again. Ray Wolf, World Television Champ. MMA stuff from Ray Wolf. Yeah. Dragon Queen's probably playing Ark. And then out sorting her mother and father out. She was looking after her mother and father at one point. And she even had back issues as well, so I don't know. Super kick. Tuba chin music. 1, 2, and only a 2 count though. It'll take a lot more than that to get rid of Ray Wolf. And a stunner. Tuberman and Loco Joe feud coming soon. Battle of the Stunners. And Tuberman is World Television Champion. Tuberman finally has gold around his waist. He finally has gold around the waist of him. And you know what, guys? I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, I like that. I like the idea. I think I'm going to do it. This June 26th on Underground, Tuberman defends the World Television title against Ray Wolf. The rematch. I'm booking the rematch for Underground. Booking the rematch for Underground. So finally, he is now a 2-time world champion. He is a 2-time world champion. I want Tuber on Tuesday. You can have Tuber on Tuesday. That's a main event for you right there. Tuberman on Tuesday. Tuesday goes one-on-one with Loco. He gives the rematch to Ray as well. So that's booked for, what do they call it? So that's booked for the June 26th. I don't know. Might change. But at the moment right now, I want the World TV title rematch for June 26th Underground. That could be a main event for Underground. Right. Now we get down to some business. This match. I wasn't going to book this match. I didn't know what to do for OJJ. But OJJ called this man out. And he showed up. And I've banned the Elite. I've banned the Invisible Eye got fired from Impact Wrestling hand as well. They've all been banned. I've told him, you show up, come by yourself. Face the man like a man. Prove why you are the double champion or the champion that you are or whatever you are. And he did it. And it's no disqualification too, by the way. The Mafia's banned too. It's just going to be these two one-on-one. So, here we go. It's no disqualification. It's just going to be these two one-on-one. Also, still to come as well, Lift Killer one-on-one with Dragon Queen. Who else? Yes. Lift Killer one-on-one with Dragon Queen. Me versus Samoa Joe in a 30-minute hardcore Iron Man rules rematch. Not inside Hell in the Cell, because I think 2K were trying to screw me from the match. So I decided just to book the rematch instead from Anarchy Rules, except this time it's for the LCW World title. Also, no disqualification. Will Maniac become World Champion, or will Billy Paragon prove he is the underdog? We'll find out later on as well. Also, Pushman Martinez one-on-one with Big Amish in a Hell in a Cell grudge match as well. The story will be told later on that one, let me tell you. So, that's pretty much what's to come here on GMW as well. And here we go for this match. Here we go for the match. Yes, OJJ. Orange Juice Jones himself. Vice captain of the Mafia. I would have gave the vice captaincy to what's his name, Goldberg, but he's my enforcer. There's a difference. So yeah, vice captaincy of the Mafia. So just bear with me a sec, guys. Okay, right. Title, yeah. Well, you're in contention. Your boy Lost Man is in contention for the hardcore title. He's in contention for it. He won't be getting a championship match this week because Maximum Carlos will defend that hardcore title this week, sometime this week, against Adrian Webb. So we'll see what happens on that. He will defend the hardcore title this week against Adrian Webb because Adrian Webb won the match yesterday on the pre-show, the four-way match on the pre-show yesterday. Yes. You have to speak to Cody Rhodes on that one, OJJ. But he's in contention. Like I say, Ben, he's in contention for the hardcore championship. Like I say, I don't know when I'm going to do it. I'll probably do that match on Tuesday. The hardcore title match, Maximum Carlos defending against, what they call it, Maximum Carlos defending against Adrian Webb of the Chess Club as well. I might have an idea for you, actually. Anyway, I might have an idea for you, for a match for you this week, actually. Well, for your boy. I don't understand that. At least he's banned. OJJ, you, Loco, doesn't matter. At least he's banned. Yeah. Oh, and a frog splash. Yeah, at least he's banned. Like I say, guys, if you are mod on this channel, those are instant bans. Them friggin' wannabe famous bullshits. I don't care. No timeout, no nothing. Instant ban. Instant ban. As well. Beautiful hanging across the rope. Also, as well, I need to get back and doing my, what they call it as well. I need to go and put some petrol in my car and go back down to Saltburn again. But I don't know, I might save it though, because 2 weeks from this Sunday, or this coming Sunday, I might just focus on my streaming for a bit. I might go out for a walk here and there, but I might just focus on my streaming a little bit this week, this time around. I might go nip to the shops as well, but I might focus on my streaming this week, or these next couple of weeks, because in about 2 weeks' time, if I'm not mistaken, yes, 2 weeks from tomorrow, it's my father's anniversary. So I might not go out this week. I might go out the week after and go and pay respects to my father, because it's his anniversary of his death. He died July the 4th, so that's in 2 weeks. So I might save it this week and then go out the following week. I don't know if I'll go out on the Sunday to see my father, to go to my father's bench. I might just do it. I might go out a couple of days before and then go out on the Sunday. I don't know. But yeah, and it's Father's Day tomorrow as well. What a joy. Yes, happy Father's Day to everybody. And it's also Hell in the Cell weekend as well, ladies and gentlemen, because don't forget Hell in the Cell is tomorrow as well. This is basically Hell in the Cell weekend. Highway to Hell and Hell in the Cell. What is Omega doing? Oh, that reverse ran off the top rope. And OJ is like, is that your best? Snapmare. Kenny Omega. OJJ asked for this. OJJ asked for this. The current AEW and Impact World Champion, at least until July 17th. At least. Because July 17th, apparently he's going to go one-on-one with, what they call it, at Slammiversary. He's going to go one-on-one with Sami Callihan at Slammiversary. And I've got a funny feeling Sami Callihan will be Impact World Champion after that. I think it'll be the end of Omega's Impact World title reign. Because usually when it comes to Slammiversary, that's where usually the world title changes. At that period. That or Bound for Glory, one or the other. Oh, and there's the Punk kick. There's the cover. 1, 2. And Omega just kicks out. And an RKO to go with it. 1, 2. And OJJ gets even with Kenny Omega. Oh, Omega's up. Apparently Omega didn't like that, and he knocks the referee out. Yeah. Mafia versus Elite coming soon. Yeah. The Punk kick. I guess that win over Braun Strowman did him the world of good then. We'll see. We'll see. Like I say, Vince McMahon always said back in the day in WWF, anything could happen in the World Wrestling Federation. It's usually the case here in GMW. I mean, we had the NWO last season, so I hired the NWO last season to help me out with the anarchists problem that I had, led by Azrael. which led to Azrael being kissed. What the fuck's he doing here? All right, do it. Don't know what he's doing here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know what he's doing here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to let you in on something. I have an idea for this, man. And I thought about it yesterday while I was doing the pre-show. I'm going to build into it starting this week. Well, it's to start today, but I think I'm going to build into it really this week. Let's just say there may be a new tag team on the horizon. I have a great idea for this man and his future here in GMW. I do. Right, so here we go. Guess I got some thinking to do then, don't I? Guess I got some thinking to do. But like I said, upcoming, like I said, July 24th, ladies and gentlemen, is Survival. Pineapple. Oh, the Pinnacle. Okay. Oh, yes. Pineapple. Chris Jericho. I get it. Like I say, I got some thinking to do. Good thing I'm the one that's booking this ball of fruits and nuts. Yeah. I think this man wants to make an impact. He beat Matt Anderson yesterday on the pre-show. And like I said yesterday after the pre-show, I had a tremendous idea for him. Like I say, I think there's going to be a new tag team on the horizons. And it's all going to start this week. I'm going to build into it this week. By the way, what are WWE thinking? Seriously? Oh yeah, let's have the match Rey Mysterio versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title at Hell in a Cell. Nah, fuck it. Let's book it on SmackDown yesterday. Since when did WWE start giving pay-per-view main events away for free? I mean, what? Oh, God. It's annoying as hell. Anyway. No, they weren't. They clearly weren't. Many people think that it's going to be Dominic getting the title shot at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. At the moment right now, based on what I saw yesterday, and I've seen on the WWE.com, there was 5 matches promoted. More of him this week on GMW. Right? There's 5 matches now promoted. And there's 5 matches going to take place at Hell in a Cell. The 4 that have been promoted on the pre-show, on the website, WWE title match, the women's title match, and whatever else is on the site. Right? I got 5 yesterday because Kevin Owens goes against Sami Zayn as well. That's booked. Hang on. Let me have a check. See if they've added any more. I'll check. Because yesterday, I got 4 yesterday. Right. Liv Killer versus Dragon Queen 1-on-1. That's about to come up now. It's no disqualification. If Dragon Queen wins, a big reward will be coming her way. Let's just say that right now. She'll be getting a reward. Because she had a classic match against Colleen Masters on Underground and beat her clean as well. So she's on a roll as well as Liv Killer. Can't deny Liv Killer as well. So whoever wins this will also be in line possibly for a World Championship match. A women's title match, that is. Right, let me just see the promotions. Yes, I know it's going to be Lashley probably losing to Drew McIntyre. So, at the moment right now, according to WWE.com, oh yes, there's 2 matches being added as well. Cesaro, Seth Rollins. I thought that would have been in Hell in a Cell myself, but anyway. Cesaro, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Alexa Bliss, Shayna Baszler, SmackDown Women's Title, Bianca Belair versus Bayley inside Hell in a Cell. Flair versus Rhea Ripley. If Charlotte Flair wins that match, I'm done with the women's division. Simple as that. Rhea Ripley needs to win that match. If Charlotte Flair wins it, I'm done. And WWE Champion as well. Hopefully the Universal title will be on the line as well, but I have no clue where they're going to have that match. According to WWE.com, no. But I would imagine so. But you can't defend it against Kevin Owens because he's going to go up against Sami Zayn. I don't know what direction it's going with Big E. You might defend it against Big E, but I think Big E will probably have it. I think Big E somewhere down the road will have a match with that big son of a wherever Apollo's got himself. That bodyguard that Apollo's got himself. I think it's going to be them 2 one-on-one very soon. I can see that happening as well. I'm loving NXT, by the way. Samoa Joe, who's now the Enforcer, William Regal's Enforcer. Fucking hilarious. I love it. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. New Japan. By the way, if you guys go to watchwrestlings.in, you'll be able to see some good shows on there as well. And there's a show on there, is it GCW, where Nick Cage is their champion, and he was in the ring at one point. It was all over the internet. He was in the ring at one point, and he had some druids out surrounding the ring and everything. And one druid attacked him, and he started doing this, and everybody thought it was John Moxley attacking him, because he did. Moxley attacked him. Moxley confronted him at one point. But then everybody thought Moxley attacked him, and he hit the double arm DDT, which is the paradigm shift. He hit the double arm DDT on him. Everybody thought it was Moxley. It wasn't. It was Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder. And that is on that website, so I advise you to go and check it out. Fucking hilarious. Anyway. Apollo, if they want to get rid of Aleister Black... Yeah, if they didn't... You never know, it might be Aleister Black. Because there's talk about him bringing back... There's talk about them bringing back Aleister Black. Everybody wants Aleister Black back. In the WWE. Backstage, at least. From what I'm reading. Everybody wants him to come back. And rightly so. They need to have him back. Aleister Black versus Big E at Hell in a Cell. I'm down. I mean, it was big. Wasn't it Aleister Black who cost Big E the Intercontinental Championship in that match when he came out and kicked him in the face? So why not? And heck, even Vince McMahon apologized to him as well. To Aleister. Everybody wants him back, apparently. And the reason why everybody's like thinking, I thought Joe was sacked or anything like that. The reason why Samoa Joe's back in NXT, because apparently Triple H wasn't too happy about the release. So he thought, fuck this. You, back in NXT now. You know, everybody thinks that NXT is the breeding ground for Raw and SmackDown, and yes, it is. But Adam Cole said it best as well. Oh, go on to the main roster. Are you moving up to the main roster? NXT is the main roster. Because Vince won't have them. Vince won't have them on the fucking Survivor Series matches. Because he knows NXT will mop the floor with them. That's why. Yeah. Right. This has been a grudge match ever since the last pay-per-view. And like I say, Drag Queen holds a count-out victory over Amanda Drake. Drag Queen holds a count-out victory over Amanda Drake as well. She beat Amanda Drake at Feel the Heat, which was fucking hilarious, by the way. And ever since then, she's been winning. Like I said, she had that classic match on Underground with Colleen Masters, which put her in the picture 110%, because she didn't just beat somebody, she beat the inaugural Women's World Champion of GMW. Cover one, only a one count though. Still to come as well, grudge match. I think the grudge match is next actually. Punishment Martinez one-on-one with Big Amish. Then it's the GMW World Heavyweight Championship as well. The GMW World title. Will Maniac win the World Championship, or will Billy Paragon prove that he is the ultimate underdog? Because he won that World Championship in a four-way match involving Loco, I believe, no, Big Amish, OJJ, and Punishment Martinez, I believe, as well. Like I said, it's no disqualification, guys, this. Yeah, I don't deny he'll be cleared to compete at some point. I don't know why he's not cleared to compete now. But I don't see why not. He won't be cleared to compete at some point. When will that be? I don't know. I don't see why that will not happen. At the moment right now, I'm loving him as the enforcer, because that's what he is. He's an enforcer. Regal wanted him to take over, but that's the Samoa Joe we all need. And there's a classic clip of Samoa Joe when he was wrestling on Raw. Absolute legendary clip. Yo, what up, them? There was an absolute legendary clip, and I saw it on TikTok. It was during the match that Joe had. Joe had a match with what I call it. I forgot who it was. 1, 2. I think it was Apollo. This was before the Nigerian stuff. It was on Raw. And Joe's in the corner. And you know how he does that Uranagi? The guy goes to jump on you, and then Joe hits him with that Uranagi slam. Apollo went to do it on him, and all you hear is Joe going, "Man, sit your ass down." Fucking hilarious. And I literally put on that thing then. I said, this is the Joe we all need. This is the Samoa Joe we all need. He was like, "Man, sit your ass down." Fucking incredible. I loved it so much. It was tremendous. Yeah. That's the Samoa Joe we all need. Hopefully we'll get that in NXT. But I guess what they call it. What's his name? Triple H obviously thinks highly of him. Otherwise he wouldn't have brought him back. Triple H definitely thinks highly of him. Powerbomb. Tell you what, Killer loves them power bombs, doesn't she? Like I said, don't count Drag Queen out. She put up a fight and won against Colleen Masters. Lives in control at the moment. But this is not going to do anything to the status of if she loses this match, Dragon Queen, because, like I say, she had a big, huge victory over Colleen. Welcome one, welcome all. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday evening. That's a DDT as well. Like I say, a little disappointed with the England match yesterday. I should have stayed on stream on Facebook. I should have done my, what I call it, and then maybe did some arc or something. I was going to do that. Or maybe go on to GTA 4. I should have done GTA 4 yesterday, but I thought the England game was going to be tremendous and everything and exciting, and that was a fuck. It was a shit show. And after what I saw yesterday, England-wise, football ain't coming home. They've got to do better than what they did yesterday. They've got to do better than what they did yesterday, man. Because yesterday, to be honest, Scotland deserved to win. And I said this on TikTok. Scotland deserved to win, and that's lift killer right into the chair as that knocked her out. 1, 2. Oh, and just kicks out. Don't forget, she's got the Dragon Sleeper. She's got the that Cradle Power Driver, and also she has that Dragon Splash. If you don't believe me, ask Colleen Masters, because that's how she beat her, with the Dragon Splash, which is a version of the Frog Splash. We might see Dragon Queen versus Amanda Drake down the road if she wins this match. Oh my god, superplex on the outside. Like I say, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the grudge match. Martinez has been on quite the roll since going into this matchup. He's been on quite the roll since going into this match, because he has 2 pinfall victories over the world champion. But if he wants that world championship opportunity, he's got to go through the big man to do it. He's got to go through the big Amish to do it. Moonsault by Dragon Queen. He's got to go through the big man to do it. Because the feud started between them two when Punishment Martinez cashed in his Money in the Bank and stole the world title from right underneath the nose of Big Amish. Because if Amish had beat Hulk Hogan, he would have got a title shot. Martinez had other ideas and won the world title that night. Cashed it in, made it a triple threat match, hit the straight jacket DDT, and pinned Hulk Hogan. And brought the world title to the Lobos. But then lost it in the 4-way to Billy Paragon. Which still shocks me to this very day. And by the way, Joe, I've uploaded the Paragon character that I've got on here. I've uploaded it on the Community Creations. So if you want to do a swap deal, and that's a spear. So if you want to do a swap deal with the Paragon character and use that one instead, more than welcome to. Yes, I uploaded some stuff yesterday on there, uploading the Paragon character as well. And yes, I worked with the guy to create the character, or to create that character, because I couldn't download his original one. But creating it and doing what he's done has worked out for him, because that one's became the character that he's using now, the character that he's got now. The character that he's got now, he's the world champion. I've downloaded that person you saw wrestling. What they call it was the. I didn't know there was an updated version of Mr. Owe. I know there's an updated version of OJJ, and there's going to be an updated version of Yamashita as well. But I didn't know there was an updated version of OJJ, Mr. Owe. What the hell is that pin? 1, 2. That is the most cocky pin I've ever seen in my life. That is the most cocky pin I've ever seen in my life. Boom, boom. And then she gets it into a pin and just starts doing that. Wow. Oh, this ain't over. For Dragon Queen. But I don't blame her for being that, because she just got embarrassed there. Yeah. We ain't done with this feud. That I can assure you. But anyway, speaking of feuds. It is time for the grudge match. That's right, grudge match time, ladies and gents. That's what's still to come. Yes, that was meant to be a Hell in a Cell, but I felt 2K was screwing me with the match and everything, because I booked this match, and I booked the Hell in a Cell Iron Man match, but it came out as this match here, which is Hell in a Cell 1, as you can see in the corner, and that's what it was for there. So if I'd have continued, it probably wouldn't have been Hell in a Cell Iron Man match. It would probably have just been Hell in a Cell, a different type of match. So I just went with the rematch from last week, from last month's pay-per-view, which was Anarchy Rules. Yes, we've got that match still to come as well. The World's Heavyweight Champion as well. Billy Paragon defends against Maniac. Will Maniac finally become the World Champion? Or will Billy Paragon prove that he's still the top dog here in GMW? But now, ladies and gents, the match we've all been waiting for. Especially Big Amish. Like I said, about a while back, it ended up being Hulk Hogan one-on-one with Big Amish. If Big Amish won, he would have got a championship match. Okay, he would have got his rematch for the world title. However, that all went to shit because Martinez had other ideas. Punishment Martinez had other ideas. He came down, cashed in the world title, hits Hulk Hogan with the straightjacket DDT move, and pins him 1, 2, 3, and pretty much steals the GMW World Heavyweight Championship right up from underneath the nose of Big Amish. And ever since then, Big Amish has not been one happy man. Then it ended up being OJJ losing or beating Punishment Martinez, and then Maniac beats Big Amish in a series of match, which ended up being OJJ versus Maniac, and then that's how Maniac got the world title shot as well, and that's why he's facing Billy Paragon tonight. So this is what's come down to: Hell in a Cell grudge match. Punishment Martinez representing the Los Loco Lobos against a guy who wants to kill him, Big Amish. And yes, Big Amish is looking for retribution. Amish is looking for retribution. This is Hell in the Cell. There he is, the man known as Damian Priest in WWE. So, Martinez. Like I said, Martinez has been on a big roll going into this match. He's rolled 2 pinfall victories over the world champion. And even at one point as well, I think he even beat Maniac. So, but to get that championship opportunity, he's going to go through the big man. I said to him, You've been on a roll. Congratulations to you. But if you want that opportunity, you've got to beat Amish. Beat Amish, you get your wish. You don't, all them wins count for shit. But Amish wants revenge. And here we go. Here comes the big man. Former VMR United States champion. Former VMR World Heavyweight Champion. Do you know what? I'm actually considering having that background as the new GMW thing. To add to the GMW arena. I'm actually thinking about that. Because I like that. I could lose the cage thing, because it's Hell in the Cell. I can lose the cage and all that thing. But maybe have that as the new GMW arena. I like that. Don't know what I'm going to do for the underground. Big Amish wants his belt back. Rightly so blames Martinez for losing the title. Or for ruining his plan. And now Amish wants that belt back. He is hunting down Billy Paragon. He's hunting down whoever gets that world title. Because it might not be Billy Paragon after tonight. It could be very well Maniac walking around with the GMW World Heavyweight Championship. And Loco owns a pinfall victory over Maniac too, by the way. Let's not forget that. But he didn't beat the world champion. Also as well, guys, I know there's a lot of you here on Twitch. Here we go. And no collar and elbow tie-up, just a straight right hand. Let's go. Ding, ding. No collar and elbow tie-up, by the way. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, am I the only one on Twitter that is fed up with this? And I don't know if anybody else has it on Twitter as well. Amazing, Loco, OJJ. All these GFX people that follow you on Twitter. Graphic designers as well. Maybe they just follow you because you're a streamer. Right? I'm getting fed up with them. I don't follow any of them back. Because all they want is to sell you stuff. And all they want is to sell you friggin', you know, their thing. It's pathetic. If it was free, then alright. But that's all they do. You follow one back, the next minute you get a message in their chat and everything, and their stream and everything. Boom, 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 boom. I'm fed up with it. I think I might start blocking them, to be honest with you. Because I'm fed up with it all. I'm fed up with seeing them. I mean, one tries to say hello to me today after I told him I was not interested in anything that he had to sell or anything like that. Right? Yeah. Anything he had to sell or anything like that, and then he unfollows me. And the referee gets knocked down for the second time this evening. But I'm not following no more graphic designers. No more. I'm sick and tired of them. I guess that's the Twitter spam. Well counted from roundhouse kicks. Knee. Suplex. Into a bridge. One. Oh yeah, one count though. Pretty decent pay-per-view tonight, I guess. Loco beats Vota. Proves that Vota's win on Chaos was a fluke. Amanda Drake is a contender now for the women's title after winning the three-way dance. Tuberman is your new World Television Champion. OJJ gets even with Kenny Omega. Liv Killer embarrasses Dragon Queen. That feud ain't over. Aiden Wheeler plans something big this Tuesday. What that is, we'll find out on Tuesday, I guess. Also, we're leading into this match now, so like I said, there's 2 more matches after this. The World Heavyweight title's on the line, and the LCW World Heavyweight Championship is up for grabs as well. The LCW World title is on the line as well. Yes, the LCW Heavyweight Belt. Who's going to go into next week's pay-per-view on LCW as World Champion? We'll find out. 1, 2, and only a 2 count though. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, as well, I'm still the TTV Champion. And I will defend that next Friday as well against Joseph Cruz. So I'm doing double duty next Friday on LCW. It's that boot. Stick that boot in your face, but Amish can, is it? Suplex into a rollover. 1, 2, and Amish kicks out. Love Martinez or hate him, the guy can go. Like I say, he's a former world champion, multi-time world champion. Great Carter. Amish bomb. Amish bomb. Ref. Oh, for God's sake. 1, 2, and Martinez kicks out. Amish so close. Wow. Amish so very close to getting a victory there. Great Carter for Martinez. And Martinez now with Amish in the corner, beating the hell out of him in this grudge match. This is a grudge match. And Amish with a punch, and Martinez with a punch, and Amish hits hard on that cage. Right hand, the uppercut, rocks the big man, and boys it rocking the big man. And that would Amish smacks the head, smacks Martinez's head right off the stairs. Oh, and a super kick, you heard that. Amish in the ring. Martinez will go after him. And Amish, with a right hand, sends Martinez back to the apron. Drops him across that apron. Oh, across that top rope, sorry. Oh, goes for the power slam, doesn't get it. Great counter for Martinez. Martinez. Oh, downward spiral move. Or flatline, or whatever you want to call it. Amish trying to get things back. Fall away slam coming up. Oh yeah. Fall away slam by the big man. Amish looking for that sweet revenge. Hammerlock. A shot to the gut area from Martinez. The right hand. The right hand again. And here's that cutter move that he likes. And he hits it. 1, 2. Martinez beats Big Amish. So, in the coming weeks, it will be Martinez one-on-one with Billy Paragon or Maniac for the World Heavyweight Championship. Because he's beaten the world champion twice. He just beat Big Amish. He just beat Amish. And it seems that he's in line for a world championship match. He will get his rematch for the world title. When will that be? I haven't got a clue. might save it for July 17th. GMW presents Dynamite on Facebook. Because all championships, we're going big on that show, let me tell you. Big matches will take place on that show. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but in the coming weeks, that man may very well be once again World Heavyweight Champion. Speaking of the World Championship, first of 2 world title matches tonight, and it's the big prize, the GMW World Heavyweight Championship. And it's no disqualification, and it's Maniac challenging Billy Paragon for the heavyweight belt. Will Billy Paragon become World Heavyweight Champion? Or will Maniac, or will Billy Paragon still be the heavyweight champion, or will Maniac prove his dominance? Because this guy's been on the roll. If you think Mr. Always been on the roll, this man's been on a hell of a roll. Former TV champion as well. Here we go. Double main event. This is for the GMW World title.
Contest is an Extreme Rules match. It is for the World's Heavyweight Championship.
There he is, the #1 contender for the GMW World Championship. Paragon had to defend the world title against Mr. Owe as well, but beat him. Otherwise, this match would have been in turmoil if Mr. Owe became World Heavyweight Champion. And here comes the heavyweight champion. The GMW champion, the Hurricane, Billy Paragon. He is the Hurricane. And he's the GMW World Heavyweight Champion. This man could even get into the friggin' main event last season. We changed him up. And now look at him. He's walking around with the #1 prize in GMW. Don't forget, guys, as well, July 17th, GMW presents Dynamite on Facebook. Facebook.com/Gamesmatter Mafia. And also, July 24th, GMW presents Survival. That is your next installment. And that will be right here on this very channel. So there'll be 4 weeks worth of Facebook shows for GMW, starting June 26th. As well, June 26th, July 3rd, July 10th, July 17th, and then it will be the World. There'll be Survival as well. And don't forget, in August, I have no idea what I'm going to do for August yet, but there'll be another pay-per-view in August, and then in September it will be Ring Madness as well. And then depending on the situation of when WWE 2K22 drops, Living for the Glory will either be in November or it'll be in October. If it's back end of October, which I'm pretty sure it will be, Living for the Glory will be in October. There'll be no mid pay-per-view going into Living for the Glory.
And introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 206.
But if 2K go back to their ways that they used to do and make, or if wrestling games go back to how they used to and make and come out in the back end of November, like they used to, because they used to, and then some bright spark came up with an idea, let's put it back end of October instead, you know. But if they go into November, there will be a pay-per-view in October, and there'll be a Living for the Glory in November as well. So yeah, there it is, guys. The World's Heavyweight Championship. Billy Paragon defending against Maniac. Here we go. No disqualifications. Boot to the midsection by Paragon. Pump handle Gutbuster. First cover of the match. I'm so done with these refs. Knee to the gut. Or knee to the chin area. Paragon now seemingly in control. Like I say, don't count the monster out. This is for the Heavyweight Championship. Beautiful neck breaker by the champion. Maniac goes to the outside to get a breather. Paragon being smart, not going after him. Like I say, it's no disqualification as well. No excuses. Elbow by Maniac. Drop kick by Maniac. Yes, you heard me correct. Right hand, no. Boot to the midsection. Pump handle Gutbuster coming up. Yep. So yes, Underground will return next Saturday on Facebook, June 26th as well. And don't forget GMW Tuesdays and Thursdays on Twitch as well. The aftermath of today's pay-per-view. Highway to Hell. Who's going to be next in line for the world title shot? Will they be a championship match at Survival? Is Kenny Omega done with OJJ? Or have they just got started? Find out this week. Right hand. Running boot. Rock the big man and right hand. That kind of rocked the big man, but that right hand for Maniac knocked out the champion. Super kick. Right hand. This is for the GMW World Championship. Paragon smartly rose to the outside, but Maniac's after him. And Maniac has been busted open after that elbow and a clothesline rocked the big man, but a duck of the punch. And that's a super, that's a belly-to-belly suplex. Right kick in there as well. Spear by the big man, on the big man, right into the apron. And roundhouse kick to the back area. Chop. Paragon in trouble a little bit. Right hand, no. Right hand rocks the #1 contender. Hurricane Rana on the outside by the champion. He needs to get the big man back in the ring. Slap. The only way the match can be won is back in the ring. Maniac goes back in the ring. There's no countouts, no disqualifications. Right hand, no. Right hand from Paragon, the champion. Counter from that, and that's a spear on the world champion. If this was a Falls Count Anywhere match right now, I gotta think that Maniac would be world champion right now. And kick to the face area. Right across the jaw. There's a spear from the big man. And Paragon throws him back in the ring. Paragon got back up there and throws him back in the ring. Paragon. What's he going for? He's going for... It's no disqualification. He's going for the chicken wing. He made Amish tap out with this chicken wing. And he's made Maniac tap out with the chicken wing. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting that. Billy Paragon is still your world heavyweight champion, and Maniac is not happy. Holy cow. Maniac is pissed. Oh great, I'm gonna have trouble controlling him this week. But Billy Paragon is still the GMW World Heavyweight Champion. Maniac is not happy. Wow. Holy crap. Paragon took 2 spears on the outside, still comes in, sticks the chicken wing on him, and makes him tap. Paragon is still the World Heavyweight Champion. Unbelievable. Now, the main event. History is being made, ladies and gentlemen. History is being made. We are making history tonight, ladies and gents. For the first time ever on a GMW pay-per-view, the LCW Heavyweight Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship of LCW, is being defended. It is the rematch from last month's pay-per-view involving yours truly and Samoa Joe. Yes, I was going to put it in Hell in a Cell, but apparently 2K didn't allow that, because I felt they were going to rob me of the match. So tonight it's going to be same as last time at Anarchy Rules, except this time it's for the LCW World Title. For the first time ever, the LCW World Heavyweight Championship has been defended. Will Samoa Joe continue his winning ways? He's only lost once up until now, and that was against Braun Strowman. He's beaten Amish, and he's beaten pretty much every member of the Mafia. OJJ twice. Can the Godfather stop him? Or will he continue his run for the world title? Or will Samoa Joe still be the king of the LCW? At least until next Friday. Because whoever wins this goes into next Friday. The LCW World Heavyweight Championship. Because whoever wins this goes into next Friday's match as world champion. And it'll be Samoa Joe versus me versus Loco versus Ray, I believe. In a 4-way ladder match for the world title. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I'm also the current TTV champion. The LCW TTV champion. But that's not what this is about. It's about that heavyweight belt. And about me being the Godfather and stopping Samoa Joe. And his tirade. It's the same as before, guys. It's the same as what happened on Anarchy Rules. Except this time it's for the LCW title. And it's for the first time ever. LCW World Heavyweight Championship defended at a GMW event. Hopefully down the road we'll see the GMW World Heavyweight Championship defending on the LCW pay-per-view. Or an LCW show. Down the road. We'll see. Here he comes, the LCW World Heavyweight Champion. And current enforcer of NXT. The LCW champion. It's all about that belt. We'll see what happens. I think with CM Punk and what they call it. Remember CM Punk and what they call him? John Cena. They were shouting, "You can't wrestle. You can't wrestle." And Punk turned around and went, "Me?" And the crowd went, "No, him? Yeah, okay." And that was fucking hilarious, by the way. And by the way, I'm not from Newcastle. Closest thing to Middlesbrough, though.
And introducing the champion from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds. He is the
Samoa Joe. The world champion. LCW World Champion. That's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. The LCW World title. Defended on a GMW pay-per-view. There it is. Hardcore Iron Man match. 30 minutes. Most falls in 30 minutes. Just like at Anarchy Rules. And I'm not going to lie to you, Joe he earned the victory. But boy, did I put on the comeback. He beat me 8-7, I believe it was, at Anarchy Rules. Hopefully, that will change. First cover of the match, not even a 1 count. Like I say, 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Most falls in 30 minutes. I will walk out. The LCW World Champion. That's a atomic drop. And Joe gets lifted to the apron. And gets brought back in the hard way. Counter by me. Into an armbar. Guess you can say a feeling out process in the early moments of this match. Great minds think alike, I suppose. Both going for the same thing. Shoulder tackles. Joe's got to watch out that power driver. Joe's got to watch out for that big power driver. And not only that, I've got to watch out for that damn key to clutch. As Adam Cole found out this week. And OJJ and Big Amish as well. That Kikita clutch is lethal. Oh, and an unorthodox offense there from Samoa Joe. And Joe gets his hair pulled there. But this is GMW. That's a neck breaker. Northern Light suplex. Beautiful. Cover. I'm so done with the referees, man. I am. Anyway. Irish whip. Runs over the ref. Yeah, you deserve that, ref. Power slam. Like I say, it's a hardcore Iron Man match. Yo, what up, Mario? Yes, Tuberman is World Television Champion. We have a brand new TV champion in Tuberman. Also, Kenny Omega lost to OJJ. Vota lost to Loco Joe. Billy Paragon is still the World Heavyweight Champion. How, I don't know, but he is. 1-2 and 2 count only. As well. And that's a Muscle Buster. 1, 2. Just kicks out. Yeah, I've still got to catch up on that. He hasn't been on the losing streak here in GMW. He's run through every member of the fucking Mafia. Yeah. I haven't forgotten, Mario. I haven't forgotten. Oh. Good night, sweet prince. Oh, bitch, if you're in LCW. Cover. Oh, and he just kicks out of that. Relatively even than it was at Anarchy Rules in this match, on this early doors. Beautiful clothesline. Another clothesline. And another clothesline. Come on. Relatively even than it was at Anarchy Rules in this match. Because I'll admit, Joe was dominant in Anarchy Rules. And I mounted the comeback, but I didn't have enough time. If I had enough time, I would have probably evened the score. Joe has the sledgehammer. And I take the sledgehammer. 1, 2... And first fall goes to Joe. Oh, great counter. I think I was going to do my Matrix move there, but anyway. And Uranagi slam. Cover. Kick out there. Oh. And yes, of course, the Kikita clutch. What a surprise. And yes, let the tap out begin. Yeah. 2 falls to 0 for Samoa Joe. Boot to the midsection. Downward spiral. And gets thrown to the outside. I believe it's fourth count anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it is. As well. Oh, and it goes for the power slam, doesn't get it. And then gets thrown back in the ring to Samoa Joe. So it's a hardcore Iron Man match. Running forearm. I think Joe walked right into that and then figured the computer. Wow. You all saw that, right? The AI. Oh, God. The AI gifted him that. Wow. It's 3-0 at the moment. Yeah, the AI gifted him that one. And if it... Oh, suplex. Referee in the way. Oh, and a slap and a spinning back fist counted. Oh, going for the... I don't know what he was going for there. Might have been the Omega driver. The world title. This is the LCW World Championship, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. With an elbow. Boy, did that catch him. Going for a stunner move. Didn't get it. And an elbow. An elbow. Oh. Good night, sweet prince, or bitch, if you're in LCW. And that's busted open Samoa Joe. Cover. Count ref. 1, 2. And he kicks out. Wow. Holy crapazola. Oh. Samoa Joe OP, apparently. Yeah, just tap me out, dude. Yeah. Apparently I passed out on that one. Don't know why Joe didn't go for the cover there, but in any event. Oh, another good night. Another GNSP. He hits it. Now you count. There you go. 1, 2. Wow. Jesus Christ. Northern Light suplex. Beautiful move by me. 1, 2. And yeah. Beautiful move by me because I ended up going into a pinfall. Normally I've done that before. I've never went into a pin. I think he's trying to boss me open now with them kicks. Irish whip in the corner. Oh, beautiful card up. And what the hell's this? Oh, and a running knee. Like a running Kinshasa, I believe. Working the cut of Samoa Joe, because I'm pretty sure he's busted open. I'm pretty sure I've busted him open. Roundhouse kick, no. Roundhouse right again, and Kikita clutch. And of course I'm going to tap out. Of course I'm going to tap out. 5-0. Nope. Wouldn't surprise me. Clothesline. Get a quick cover. Get out there and count. 1, 2. God damn it. Boot to the midsection. A rude awakening. Coming up. Gotta love that move. Ref. Apparently Samoa Joe's OP on kicking out. German suplex. Into a full Nelson German suplex. Into a straitjacket one. And a pinfall. 1, 2. And I kick out. At the moment right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's 4-0 because apparently Samoa Joe is OP on kickouts. Play a little possum there with Joe. And he hits him with it. Now I just need to beat the piss out of him with it. There you go. That's Jeff. Oh, crap. There you go. And I get hit with it. Sick. Over the top rope. Referee goes for the cover. Out of position as per usual. 1, 2. And just kicked out. Otherwise that would have been a 5th. Belly to belly suplex. Oh, superplex coming up. Now this is where I need to pin him after this. This is where I need to pin him right there. Get up and pin him. He's done. Yep, get up and pin him. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, and he hits the guardrail. The ring post, rather. A chop. And a vicious chop. A running kick. Kick out. And if this somehow ends up in a draw, by the way, Samoa Joe retains as well. Yeah. Coming up to 15 minutes in the match, or 15 minutes remaining. Samoa Joe back in the ring. There's that German suplex into a straight jacket. Oh, half now, full Nelson German suplex into a straight jacket. One. And he just kicks out of it. I always thought that was his finisher. I guess the Muscle Buster is the finisher as well, isn't it? But anyway. Whatever. Headbutt. The weirdest sweep you've ever seen. And of course the Kiki, the clutch. Five, 1. Boot to the midsection. Pile driver. Come up the 5-2. Ref. Did you really need to run there, you pea-brain? Eh? Did you really need to run there? Bloody hell's bells. Unbelievable. "13 minutes left, and it seems Samoa Joe is going to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Or the LCW World title. Yeah. There's the Muscle Buster. Six-1. Boot to the midsection. Face Buster. Or face slam. Yep. I don't know if this is going to be like what happened at Anarchy Rules. I just don't feel it. Because the Anarchy Rules match was 10 times better than this match. Oh my god. Yep, I'm getting an ass kicking. I'm getting an ass kicking. I need quick falls, but like I said, this is the Anarchy Rules match was better than this match. On this match. Yeah, the Anarchy Rules match was 10 times better than this match. Last 10 coming up. Last 10 minutes. Standing muscle buster. Oh no. Neck breaker. No wonder that got banned. 1, 2, 3. 7-1. Yep. Samoa Joe is still your LCW Heavyweight Champion. Because I was in the lead with this with Psycho Clown and Mass Terror. And even they didn't come back from this. Back in the ring. And then forearm, boot to the midsection. Rude Awakening. He needs to get up and cover him, which he does. And apparently Samoa Joe's OP on kicking out tonight. All in all, great pay-per-view tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All in all, great pay-per-view. Like I say, your next GMW pay-per-view will be... Your next GMW pay-per-view will be July 24th. It will be Survival. Don't forget next week's LCW pay-per-view as well, because this feud is not over. It looks like Samoa Joe will be going into that pay-per-view as world champion. And finally get another fall. Not going to make any difference. Not going to make any difference, but it seems Samoa Joe is going to go into that ladder match at the next pay-per-view. At the next LCW pay-per-view a week from yesterday. June 25th. I was going to book a rematch because I did have a rematch in plan, but what's the point? What's the point? Literally, what's the point? Because he'll only win that one as well. Like I say, he's been on fire. He's been on a roll here in GMW. And it's funny how he's been on the roll here in GMW, but not in LCW. And he's the LCW World Champion, for Pete's sake. Boot to the midsection. Pedigree. Gutbuster. Yeah. I'm still the TTV champion, by the way. And next Friday I'll wrestle Joseph Cruz for that belt. And I said this yesterday. Did I say this yesterday? No, I said this Thursday, Joe. And I'll say this now. Okay? OJJ agrees with me. But you need to seriously think about firing COD. Get rid of him. He came in on Wednesday in my stream. Said hello, and that was it. But you need to seriously get rid of him, dude. Because if the way I see it, beautiful suplexer, the way I see it, he's just another white 7 Fang. That's all he is, in my opinion. He will never be he will never be booked on here. I will never book him here in GMW. So you need to get rid of him. That's the way I see it. Get rid of him. You need to get rid. No idea what that's all about, but anyway. I get some weird stuff on my phone, I tell you. Hip toss. Only a 2 count, though. Yeah. It's pretty obvious, ladies and gentlemen. Samoa Joe is still the LCW World Heavyweight Champion. Beautiful head. Yeah. Right on the table too, by the way. Too bad I didn't do that during the match. Lost the hardcore title yesterday to Sweet Tooth. Oh, good. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, you definitely need to fire him, dude. Because he's just another... He's just another, what I call it. Get him out of there. He's just another white 7 Fang is what he is. He thinks because he beat me... He thinks because he had my number. He didn't have my number. Okay? 2K had my number. That was the only reason he lost the match to begin with, was because of 2K. 1, 2. And only a 2 count. He's a fucking idiot. He's just another white 7 Fang. And he'll never be booked here in GMW. You can pop by as many times as you want. He will never be booked here in GMW. Him, his powers of pricks, powers of pain. You know, we haven't got what it takes to hack it here in GMW. God help you if he ever does become TTV champion. Or world champion. Because I guarantee you, if he ever wins them belts, you'll never hear the end of it. DDT. Beautiful DDT. 45 seconds left. LCW still has Samoa Joe as its World Heavyweight Champion. Boot to the midsection. Pile driver. Don't mean shit. 1, 2, and see, he just kicks out of it. That's pretty much been the story of the match. Mr. OP on kick out. Oh, good. Maybe we can have some peace and quiet. I bet he was in your stream yesterday. And there's 3. Doesn't matter. I bet he was in your stream yesterday, and I bet he was crying when he lost the belt. But in any event, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm sorry to say, Samoa Joe is still your LCW World Heavyweight Champion. History was made tonight. The LCW title was defended. The Anarchy Rules match was better than this match, quite frankly. And yeah, Anarchy Rules was better. The Anarchy Rules match was better than this match, but Samoa Joe is still the LCW World Heavyweight Champion. I might have one last plan to get that belt off him before the pay-per-view. I might have one last plan to get that championship. Only if Loco agrees with it, because at the end of the day, the LCW title is not my title, it's Loco's title. Because LCW is not my brand. But I do have one last plan before the pay-per-view next Friday. But only if Loco agrees to it, which he has done. So let's see how tough Samoa Joe is. He's dominant. Okay, he's proven that. So let's see this. One last match this Tuesday for the LCW World Heavyweight Championship. Loco knows me very well. Let's see how tough you really are. Let's see if you can beat me without the Kakita clutch. Pinfalls only match for the LCW World Heavyweight Championship this Tuesday. Booked. Done. Also this Tuesday, Loco Joe one-on-one with Tuba Man. Okay? Loco Joe one-on-one with Tuba Man. That is this Tuesday as well. But let's get to the pay-per-view. We'll do the recap. So, Loco kicks off the pay-per-view by proving that the Vota win on Chaos was a complete fluke. And Vota, back to the drawing board for you, my guy. Also, Amanda Drake is now a contender for the Women's World Championship. She will get her women's title shot when I decide. Tuba Ben is now your World Television Champion. And yes, Rashad Davenport has challenged the winner of this match to a best-of-5 series. And if he wins that best-of-5 series, he gets a title shot at Survival for the World Television title. Might be a problem on that, though, because Ray's going to want his rematch. So I've got some thinking to do on that one. But the best-of-5 match could still go ahead, but it might be a little different. We'll see. I'll see what happens this week. But like I said, Tuba Man wrestles Loco Joe this Tuesday. OJJ beats Kenny Omega. Gets even with Kenny Omega. Apparently there was an issue before with Kenny and OJJ before, but Kenny did not like losing and he got up and punched the referee. So, Mafia versus Elite coming soon? Or will it be the Lobos? Because the Lobos won in on this as well, it seems. I got some thinking to do. Aiden Wheeler plans to begin his quest for championship gold, and it's going to come clear this Tuesday. He's going to team up with somebody. You've got what? There may be one hell of a tag team on the horizon here in GMW involving that man, let me tell you. Find out Tuesday what that is. Liv Killer Lucky beats Dragon Queen. Dragon Queen did very well, but Liv Killer beats Dragon Queen with probably the weirdest cocky pin I've ever seen in my life, but Dragon Queen will not let that slide. That I do know. Martinez will get a World Championship match for the GMW title against Billy Paragon. More on that in a second, because he beat the Big Amish. So, yeah, we got that going. We got that going, man. Billy Paragon, even though he was dominated by Maniac mostly of the match, he takes 2 spears on the outside, gets Maniac back in the ring, and then slaps in the chicken wing and makes Maniac tap out, and is still your World Heavyweight Champion of GMW. Unbelievable. Now, you know what? I've got an idea. I'm going to save that LCW World title match for Thursday, because I've got an idea for a main event this Tuesday. And I believe it's the first time. I'll get to it in a second. I'll save that LCW World title rematch for Tuesday. For Thursday, rather. I've got an idea for a World title match, for a main event this Tuesday. Yes, Tuberman versus Local Joe, yada, yada, yada. And yes, Samoa Joe is still your LCW World title. 4 versus 4. 2 Lobos and 2 Mafia versus the Elite. We could do that. We could do that. I got some thinking to do then, haven't I? I got some thinking to do. All will be revealed on Tuesday. So, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I will make that rematch, the pinfall-only rematch for the LCW title, one last opportunity before Friday's pay-per-view. I'll save it for Thursday, because I've just come up with an idea for a match on Tuesday. How about we do this for the first time? And I believe it is for the first time. How about this? The GMW World Champion, Billy Paragon, versus the LCW World Heavyweight Champion, Samoa Joe, this Tuesday. We'll save the LCW title match for Thursday. How about that? GMW World Champion versus LCW World Champion this Tuesday. And since with what's gone down, Billy Paragon will go one-on-one with Samoa Joe this Tuesday. How about that? Non-title. Champion versus champion. And I believe it's for the first time ever. LCW champion versus GMW World Heavyweight Champion this Tuesday. And then on Thursday will be the LCW pinfall-only World Championship rematch, and then on Friday it'll be the ladder match. And hopefully Samoa Joe will not make it by then. But yes, and then on Tuesday as well, Tuberman will go one-on-one with Loco Joe as well. Also, the saga continuing with Rashad Davenport challenging the winner of the TV title match to a best-of-5 series, non-titled best-of-5 series, with if Rashad wins 3 out of 5 of them matches, he goes to Survival to win for a TV championship match. It could happen, like I say, all will be revealed this Sunday. Also, this Tuesday as well, let's not forget the World Tag Team titles will be defended as well. Aftershock will defend against War and Alex Seaver. There might be a twist to that. You have to find out on Tuesday on that one as well. Also, we'll find out the aftermath as well. What's next for Punishment Martinez? Is he going to get his World Championship match, the GMW World Title match as well? And also many, 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 many more to come as well. I cannot believe what an incredible pay-per-view this has been tonight. Hasn't been the best pay-per-view for GMW, but it's been incredible. I'll give it its due. It's definitely been incredible tonight. It's definitely been incredible. Twitch. Hang on. Let me get on it here. I've got too much stuff up. I just want to see if there's anybody online tonight who deserves my attention, so to speak. I know Hash is not online on Twitch, but he's online on Trovo and Facebook at the moment. He might be popping on Twitch. I don't know. Is he still there? Yep, he's still there. I think he might be staying on Trovo, to be honest with you. Could be wrong on that. But let's see if there's anybody online that's worth the attention. If not, I'll just leave it. I'll just let my auto host do the business tonight. I love Long Live Mac, but I'm sick of hosting him, to be honest with you. He gets hosted way too many times. by my auto host. So I kind of need a break. I think I'm going to do... I did what they call it yesterday. Queenie yesterday. That sounds mad. I did Queenie. I hosted Queenie yesterday. I think I'm going to go and jump on what they call it as well. Let me see if there's anybody else down here that needs down here. Twitch need to improve this, man. Back in the day on Mixer, you used to have the what they call it all the time, man. You used to have the thingies all the time, man. At least you know what you were doing and the notifications and whatnot and everything. Now it's just idiotic. But yeah, now it's just completely idiotic. So we just see this, what they call it, see what's happening here. So yes, big thank you to everybody who's came by. Thank you to everybody who dropped in. Thank you, Loco. Yeah, it has been a great show. And like I said, there's more to come on Tuesday. Loco one-on-one with Tuber Man. GMW champion versus LCW champion this Tuesday as well. Also the aftermath. What's next? Where we're going? What road are we taking going into the survival? Going into the survival pay-per-view as well. What road are we taking? We can only find out. Okay, I like Chef, but that's not Chef who's on the computer. Who's on there. So I like Chief, but that's not her that's on there, so I'm not even gonna thingy that. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna let my auto host do the work. I'm just gonna let my auto host do the work tonight. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, guys, thanks to everybody who's dropped by. I'm just gonna let my auto host do the work tonight. I can't be asked thingy it all the time. So there's hardly nobody on, so I'll just let the auto host take care of the business. So thanks to Amazing, thanks to Local, thanks to Burn, thanks to who else came in tonight. I forgot who came in. Oh dear. Mario, Amazing, OJJ, Burn, Loco, and everybody else who came by, lurked, and all that good stuff as well. Big thank you to everybody who's dropped by. I will see you back on Facebook on Monday for the GTA 4 playthrough. And it'll be on about 6 o'clock my time, 6 p.m. UK time. I'll be back with that on Monday. I'll probably do work on Friday, but I'll be back with that on Monday. I need to get back into that. So GTA 4 playthrough, Xbox playthrough, will be back on Monday. 6 o'clock UK time, I will do that for God knows how many hours there is. So I hope to see you guys then. Yes, I know it's a little bit earlier than normal, but I kind of want to watch Mayhem on Monday as well. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. So with that being said, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a great show. LCW champion is still Samoa Joe. GMW World Champion is still Billy Paragon, if you could believe that. And yes, Tuberman has finally got gold around the waist. We'll see what happens on Tuesday. See you back here on Tuesday for GMW. Back on Monday on Facebook for GTA 4. So we'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. I will see you then. Peace.